Hello everyone, I am Atisha from 12 Science. Today it is an auspicious day for all, the National Science Day. On behalf of Honorable Principal A.K. Panigrahi Sir, I welcome you all to this short documentary. Let us go ahead and see what our teachers have to say about National Science Day.
The great scientist Chandrasekhar Venkat Raman was pioneer and genius in the field of Indian science. He got first Nobel Prize among the Indians.
हर भारतवासी के लिए यह गर्व का विषय है कि डॉक्टर सी.वी. रमन के उपलब्धियों को याद करते हुए हम राष्ट्रीय विज्ञान दिवस मनाते हैं। डॉक्टर सी.वी. रमन का जन्म 7 नवंबर 1888 ईस्वी में तिरुचिरापल्ली, तमिलनाडु में हुआ था। तमिलनाडु के प्रेसिडेंसी कॉलेज से भौतिक विज्ञान में परास्नातक की डिग्री लेने के बाद उन्होंने वित्त विभाग में अकाउंटेंट का पद ग्रहण किया।
चंद्रशेखर वेंकटरमणस्य पितु चंद्रशेखर अय्यर एकस्मिन् विद्यालये पाठयति स्म। सः भौतिकी, गणितं च विदुष तथा संगीतप्रेमी च आसीत्। चंद्रशेखर वेंकटरमणस्य मातुः नाम पार्वती अम्माள் च आसीत्। तत्र चंद्रशेखरस्य पितुः एकस्मिन् महाविद्यालये पाठयति स्म। तस्य वेतन केवल 10 रूप्यकाणि च आसीत्। चंद्रशेखरस्य पितुः पठने अत्यन्त रुचिः अस्ति, अस्मात् कारणात् सः स्वगृहे एक निजी पुस्तकालये कारयति स्म।
We can never forget his outstanding achievement to his work in the field of light scattering. The Nobel laureate and the great Indian physicist Dr. Chandrasekhar Venkata Raman invented the Raman effect on February 28 in 1928. During the civil disobedience movement in 1933, he moved to the Indian Institute of Science at Bangalore as the head of the Department of Physics. In 1947, when India became independent, in the same year, he was named the director of the Raman Research Institute there. And in 1961, he became a member of the Pontifical Academy of Science.
He was very hardworking in the field of research, and he contributed a lot in the building up of research institution in India in his time.
To speak of C.V. Raman, in fact Sir C.V. Raman, because he was knighted, he was given knighthood also. So to speak of C.V. Raman is in fact to feel proud of being an Indian, because he was the first Indian, and not only first Indian, he was the first Asian, first non-European to get or grab Nobel Prize in the field of science. And of course we have before him also, like Rabindranath Tagore, who got Nobel Prize, but he got Nobel Prize in the field of literature. So that's why I have said that he was the first Indian, first non-European, first Asian to get Nobel Prize in the field of science. See, to get Nobel Prize in spite of hailing from a modest and humble family is a miracle. He was born to Hindu Tamil Brahmins family, and his father's name was Chandrasekhar Ramanathan Iyer, and his mother was Parvati Ammal. And one interesting fact about his parentage is this, that his mother was taught how to read and write by his father. Interestingly, it shows that the mother was simple housewife, homemaker, who did not even know how to read and write. So she has been taught by her husband, to say the father of C.V. Raman. So far as his religious views are concerned, he never declared himself to be an atheist. It is generally seen that scientists, in most of the cases, they sideline the existence of God, but he said, no, I am not an atheist, though I am an agnostic. An agnostic is somebody who doubts the existence of God.
सर रमन न भौतिक विज्ञान के थे, बल्कि वो एक महान गणितज्ञ भी थे.
He was different from other scientists. He said that if there is God, then he must be in this universe, and you must look for God in this universe only. And if there is God outside this universe, then we must not look for him. Other than this, he once said that there is no concept of rebirth, reincarnation, immortality. A man, the true fact is this, that a man gets birth, he dies, So that is why he should live his life properly. So here he has given a great message to the humanity at large, that whether you believe in God or not, that does not matter. You live your life according to certain moral code of conduct that should not hurt anyone. So this is his religion, and this is in fact the religion of a great scientist from India.
Raman was, you can say, extremely enthusiastic about science, and even during vacations he used to demonstrate experiments to his younger brothers and sisters. And it was in the year 1904 that he completed his degrees, and he also won medals in English as well as in physics. And later it was his British lecturers who encouraged him to pursue his master's degree in the United Kingdom. But again it was, you can say that it was civil surgeon who again he told that his health was not robust enough to withstand the British climate, and that is why he was told back to stay back in India.
Ask the right question and the nature will open the doors to her secret. So basically C.V. Raman, he got Nobel Prize in 1930, and few people they might know that C.V. Raman was the uncle of Subramaniam Chandrasekhar.
Raman was given scholarship. He was awarded a scholarship and he remained for study in the Presidency College. Because of his outstanding performance, he was given chance to go through the laboratories and pursue his investigations with his own design. In the tender age of 18 years, in 1906, he published his first paper, academic paper. Before he had given it to his professor, but his professor did not bother to read it. Later, he directly sent it to the philosophical magazine where it was accepted.
His importance to the story of Raman was that Rayleigh, this scientist, British scientist, he was the first person to explain why the color of the sky is blue.
If you will see what is a Raman effect, then when a light passes through a molecule, then it is scattered, and due to this scattering the light changes its color, and the change of the color is actually act as a fingerprint for the molecule.
One day in summer of 1921, Raman was on the deck of a ship in the Mediterranean Sea en route to Congress Universities of the British Empire at Oxford. He looked at the blue sea and began to doubt Rayleigh's explanation on its color.
He was not only the profound researcher in light, but also he did experiments in acoustic, and he researched for the harmonic music in Indian instruments.
He founded the Indian Journal of Physics and Indian Academy of Science, and he gave training to hundreds of the students in his time.
One interesting fact about his personality or entire his outward appearance was this, that he never left his turban, Indian pagdi that we say. Whenever we see his portrait, we find that he always put on his turban, and once he said regarding this that, see, you people praise me so much that I need a turban to contain my ego. So this was his humility that made him say like this.
In 1917, Dr. C.V. Raman quit his government job and was appointed as the professor of physics in Calcutta University. After his profound research, Dr. Ernest Rutherford referred Raman spectroscopy for atomic level research.
Every year we Indians celebrate National Science Day to promote scientific temper and to foster scientific knowledge among Indian youths. Future of STI impacts on education, skill and work is the theme of 2021 National Science Day celebration. In this occasion, we must acknowledge and assimilate the Indian contribution towards the world of science.
India celebrates National Science Day on February 28 to each year to commemorate the discovery of Raman effect since 1986. He was the first ever Indian scientist who received the greatest Indian honor, Bharat Ratna, was the famous Indian physicist Dr. C.V. Raman. Thank you.